All right, you guys, no intros for this video. Let's just get right down to business, man. So it's 17 seconds left in the game. Atlanta's up 103-96. It's pretty much over with. The Atlanta Hawks will go to the Eastern Conference Finals as the clock is going to run down, and they're going to be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And someone threw a can onto the third court. Someone just threw a can onto the court. Somebody just threw a can onto the court. They're gonna. What's up, Gwen Marie? Yeah, you called it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you did. So they literally start playing with 4.5 seconds left because the fan threw a can onto the court. And look, what's up, Cold Jester? Yeah, I don't know what the hell was that. Somebody just threw a can onto the court. The Atlanta Hawks is going to win this game going away 103-96. And as a result, the Atlanta Hawks will go to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2015. And the Boo Birds are descending upon the arena in Philadelphia, and you got to question what's going to happen with Ben Simmons, right? Look, the Atlanta Hawks, this is the second Eastern Conference Finals in franchise history, right? The other one was back in 2015, like I alluded to just now. And there's going to be a lot of questions in Philadelphia regarding the status of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. But let's talk about Ben Simmons, right? No, before we get to Ben Simmons, let's talk about the last 2 minutes of the game, right? Last 2 minutes of the game, you had missed free throws by Philadelphia, turnovers by Philly. You had a turnover by Joel Embiid where he got the ball stripped from him, right? Bad shots. It just, and then you had Matisse Thybulle foul a 3-point shooter. You had Matisse Thybulle foul Kevin Huerter, and that right there was the backbreaker when Matisse Thybulle was too aggressive and hitting Kevin Huerter in the head while attempting to block a 3-point shot, and he was able to knock down all three of his free throws from Kevin Huerter. That was it. That was it. That was the game right there, right? It, 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 it. Hey, but Kevin Huerter was the big difference in this series and in this game. Kevin Huerter was the difference in this game. There's always these. Look, we all know that if we learn this playoffs, right, the stars are going to perform, but always got to be that one role player that's going to come out and do damage when he needs to, and that'll allow his team to win. So Kevin Huerter had 27 points. That's his playoff career high. 27.7 rebounds for Kevin Huerter. Right? So that's what happened in the last 2 minutes of the game. You had Ben Simmons missing free throws. You had freaking Joel Embiid get stripped by Gallinari, and then and before that you had Matisse Thybulle foul goddamn Kevin Huerter, which allowed him to shoot 3 free throws. Because at that point, Philly was only down 1. When Matisse Thybulle fouled goddamn on Kevin Huerter, he shot those 3 free throws. and he was able to make those free throws, that was it. That was it. Now, I told everybody, even though I did pick the Sixers to win this series and all that, I did, however, tell everybody that I did not trust Philly to go to the NBA Finals. Ben Simmons, get him the fuck out of there. Get him the fuck out of there. 2 of 16 for the game, y'all. Ben Simmons, 2 of 16. Ben Simmons, 2 of 16. Let that sink in, y'all. Just disgusting. Just a disgusting performance by Ben Simmons in a game 7. Just insane. No, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me look at the box score. That might have been a misleading stat. I may give out a bad stat. All right. All right. So this is the stats of the game, y'all. Tobias Harris, 8 of 24, 2 of 7 from 3. Joel Embiid, 11 for 21, 2 of 5 from 3. Ben Simmons only shot the ball 4 times. Ben Simmons played 36 minutes, only shot the ball 4 times. Only shot the free throw twice. Seth Curry, 6 of 10, 3 of 5 from 3. Korkmaz, 2 of 6, 1 of 5 from 3. George Hill played 22 minutes off the bench, 1 of 3. Matisse Thybulle, who committed the critical foul that pretty much iced the game, 3 of 5, 1 of 2. It's just, man, look, break this team up, man. But Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons cannot be on the same team, sharing the same uniform next season. You got to get rid of Ben Simmons, man. I told everybody a couple years ago that Ben Simmons' unwillingness and inability to shoot the basketball was going to cap the Sixers' ceiling. Now you see they can't even get out the second round. I wouldn't trade Joel Embiid. I wouldn't trade Embiid. I would trade Ben Simmons, though. I'll see what I can get for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a disgrace. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. Ben Simmons is a fucking disgrace. If all they got to do is just trade this motherfucker, the Sixers can actually do something if they got a competent point guard that can score the basketball. Look, as much as we get on Giannis and all that, look, to me, Ben Simmons not an all-star, yo. He's not. He's not an all-star. He's an overrated, overpaid hype job. You mean to tell me you can't work on your game? Look, I wasn't willing to cook KD because KD actually balled out last night. Now, in this case, with Ben Simmons, I swear to God, this dude is an overrated, overpaid hype job. Get him the fuck out of here, yo. Get his ass up out of here. Get his ass up out of there. And Doc Rivers made the mistake of keeping him in the game in the last 2 minutes. Look, he waited too late to pull him out. He waited way too late to pull him out. I would have pulled his ass like with at least 2 minutes left in the game. That's the one mistake Doc Rivers made. He kept him in the game too fucking long. You know this guy is going to be a liability shooting the ball. You know this. And that reared his ugly head when he bricked the first free throw. You let Kevin Huerter cook y'all. Kevin Huerter now. Kevin fucking Huerter. Kevin fucking Herter cooked y'all at, man. Blow this fucking team up, right? Blow this motherfucking team up, man. Blow this motherfucking team up. Ben Simmons, get his ass up out of Philly, yo. Get his ass up out of Philly. You're fucked up by not trading for James Harden. You're fucked up. You're fucked up. You mean to tell me this dude didn't work on his game? This dude couldn't work on his game all year long, right? All year long, this dude couldn't work on his game. And this is what you get. This is what the fuck you get. This is what you get. Now, I shouldn't be mad because I expected this out of Philadelphia because I didn't trust this team to begin with. But to sit up here and watch other superstars lay it out on the line, go out on their shield, ball the fuck out, and then you get this dude. This dude. Now, you try to trade Ben Simmons, who's going to take on this contract? Huh? Thank you, Black Reality TV. You don't know who Black Reality TV is? That's Winners Train, Losers Complain, LDBC. For real. Who's gonna take on Ben Simmons? The motherfucker is literally showing an unwillingness to evolve his game. You know, we can know Giannis and all that for taking bad shots and all that, but at least Giannis is willing to take the shot. This dude just won't shoot the ball. You mean to tell me you only shot the ball 4 times the whole game? You played 36 fucking man. And shout out to my boy James Hayes, man. James always say that you never play with your food. You never play with your food. And that's what the Sixers did. That's what Philadelphia did. They sleptwalk game 1, right? They sleptwalk game 1. You blow a 26-point lead at home in game 5. You let this team come in your house and beat you in your house 3 fucking times. Get this, y'all. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Sixers in Philadelphia 3 fucking times. They beat them in game 1, they beat them in game 5, and they turned around and beat them tonight in game 7. How do you let a team come in your house and beat you 3 times in your fucking house? What the use of having home court advantage if you're not even going to protect home court? Look, think about this, y'all. When Ben Simmons is on the court, it is 6-on-4. Ben Simmons played for the Atlanta Hawks, right? It's basically 6-on-4. Ben Simmons got to go. He got to go. I am so man. I'm not even apologizing. Fuck that shit. That motherfucker make a whole bunch of money and shit. Fuck that. He need to take this smoke. He got to fucking go. He got to fucking go. Daryl Morey, your trifling asses over there right now as president of basketball operation. Elton Brand, you the goddamn general manager. You paid this motherfucker max dollars. I don't know what the fuck possessed you to pay this motherfucker all this max contracts, right? I don't know what possessed you to not trade him when you had the fucking chance to. Elton Brand, this is on you. And I wouldn't be surprised if Elton Brand gets shown the door. I'm calling it right fucking now. Yeah, I saw that. I'm calling it right now. Ticket, if you're watching this video, I don't know where you at right now. I don't know what you're doing, but if you're watching this video, I'm calling it. Elton Brand going to get fired. Watch what I tell you. Elton Brand's going to get fired. There's going to be a massive shakeup in Philly, right? Doc Rivers is safe. He just got there. Doc Rivers is safe. But Elton Brand, on the other hand, Elton Brand, he on the chopping block. He signed these guys to these bullshit ass fucking contracts. You give Tobias Harris a max contract. He don't deserve no fucking max contract. You sure as hell you signed Ben Simmons to that max deal. He sure as hell didn't deserve that fucking max deal. That's on Elton Brand. Elton Brand, your ass on the chopping block, bro. Sorry, but then again, I ain't sorry because you're a Duke alumni and I don't fucking like Duke. Your ass out of here. Too Raw, I don't know if you're watching this video right now, but I'm calling it. This motherfucker is goddamn fired. Now, I don't know when the shoe's going to drop. Shout out to the homie Too Raw for TV. What's up, Too Raw? Hey, man. Hold on, Too Raw. I'll put a link in the chat, man. You should be sued for breach of contract. You should be sued for breach of contract. Hey, Too Raw, they go to the link right there, man. They go to the link. They go to fucking link. Ben Simmons, ass need to be gone. Period. He need to be gone. Ben Simmons need to be fucking gone. What's up, Too Raw?
You know, what's up, bro? I'm serious. I'm serious. If there was some legal way for the Sixers to sue him for breach of contract, they should do it. And Ben Simmons is, look, man, I never like talking like this. I don't like counting a nigga money and all this type of shit, man. But this shit is happening too much, man. Like, these guys are signing these big ass contracts, man, and they're not working on their games. They're going through the motions. These motherfuckers don't care. This nigga Ben Simmons is just out here, just playing, just good enough to fulfill his contract. Joel Embiid is out there with one ligament on his with a fucked up knee. Potentially, he could at any moment with the wrong move in his fucking career, or be out for a while. You know what I'm saying? He's laying out there on the line. He needs some fucking help, man. You got a dude out there that's not even fucking shooting the basketball. He won't even fucking try. People get on Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? Because he missed his shots, but he got to shoot the shots to get better. At least he's trying, okay? He's trying. This nigga won't even fucking try. But other than stick his dick in Instagram models, that's the only thing he's concerned about trying to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand this fucking guy, man. And I'm a flame roast his ass. That's why I was saying people get on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you believe you me, LB, if Kevin Durant's foot was behind that line and they were on the win that game, even though Giannis averaged 34, I think 32 and 12 for that series, they still would have roasted him. But Ben Simmons gonna get fucking flame roasted, roasted, devil pitchfork up his ass roasted on my goddamn channel tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I'm able to do the video. I'm probably gonna do more than one because it's a goddamn shame, man. They need to get rid of his ass, man.
Yep. Then they need to get rid of his ass for real. They need to get rid of his ass. What's up, Trevonte Wilson, man? Salute to you, man. For real, man. They need to get his ass up out of there, man, because this is some bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, right? Ben Simmons, your ass is on the first fucking train out of Philly. For real. You're on the first train out of Philly, bro. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Don't even try to shoot the goddamn ball.
He won't try, bro. And you can just tell this guy has not worked on his game at all. None. He hasn't tried. He hasn't tried to work on his game. And he getting paid all this money for what?
This is not on Doc Rivers, man. I tell you what. The one thing I fault Doc Rivers for is keeping this guy. Would have been 2 minutes left in the game. They should have pulled his ass out of there. 5 points on 2 of 4. He did have 13 assists, but 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting. What the fuck is that?
And you know what I understand? How does somebody who doesn't fucking shoot jump shot miss 14 out of 16 shots?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is this motherfucker's on the first train out of Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he working on Instagram models and Kardashians and shit, but they ain't working on his game. What's up, Mountain Mike? Salute to you, man. You hit the nail right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head. He work on the Kardashian more than his goddamn free throws, man.
Right. He more interested in stroking, you know what I'm saying, stroking some walls than stroking a jump shot.
Yeah. This dude, man. You know what? Get your ass back to Australia. Carry your motherfucking ass back to Australia. You know what I'm saying? You can be right there with your sister and shit. Right. Take your motherfucking ass back to Australia, man. You know what I'm saying? You can maybe one of them kangaroos. We bring one of them kangaroos back to Philadelphia. Maybe they can shoot a goddamn free throw better than you. Shit. Just disgusting, man. But you know what? Too raw. I can't get too mad because we expected this out of Philadelphia. We said all year long you can't trust this team, man.
Nope. That's why, like, you know, as far as predictions about this game 7, in theory, you would think with Philly being a superior team, as far as like their ranking and suppose, you know, they're big 2 and they got home court advantage. But Atlanta had already, if I'm not mistaken, already beaten them twice at Philly. Plus, it was just history of this team. I just felt like Atlanta could come in there and beat them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like Atlanta feels more confident in Philly than they do at home sometimes.
Yeah, no shit.
Right. So I said Atlanta might come in there and beat these motherfuckers. They did. And this is the final thought. Like you said, it doesn't look good on Doc Rivers' resume, but you can't really blame him because he just got there. This is more Elton Brand. And like you said, he's probably going to be fired.
Okay, so the Sixers down 2, right? Ben Simmons had a chance to dunk the ball. He passes off the fucking. There was 3:26 left in the game, right? They're down 2. Ben Simmons was backing down Danilo Gallinari. He briefly loses the ball, but he had a chance to go for a dunk, and instead of him dunking the ball, he passes it off to who's number 22 for Philly? I forgot who number 22 is for Philadelphia. He passes it off when you had a wide open fucking dunk.
I don't know, man.
I mean, was he scared from a couple years ago when he had a wide open dunk that he missed in the semifinal game against Boston? Right? Remember that shit? This motherfucker missed a wide open dunk. And the game against the Boston Celtics when they played each other in the Eastern Conference semis a couple years ago. So was he having flashbacks then? What's up, Money Dog 88? Doc Rivers, man.
I think Kenny Smith is right when he says that with Ben Simmons, his numbers are indicating it's not skill, it's mental. There's something mentally blocking him now.
But you know what?
Right.
You know what? If there's something mentally blocking him, well, you know what? The Philadelphia 76ers need to write a pen and physically block him from joining the team next year.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable.
I agree with you.
Unacceptable.
I agree with you. I have a sneaking suspicion that Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons will play their last game together. as teammates.
I slightly disagree too, Raw. I slightly disagree. Hold on.
do?
You say they played their last game together? Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I misunderstood what you said, but now I caught it. Yeah, I do definitely agree with that. They're done. They're done. Get back. Obviously, you keep Joel Embiid, but Ben Simmons, you on the one train out of Philly, bro. See ya.
Yeah.
The only thing I fault Doc Rivers for was keeping him in the game too long. He kept Ben Simmons in the game way too long. When they were down one, he should have pulled them out. After he hit that second free throw, which put them down one, that's when Doc Rivers should have pulled them out the game. But the backbreaker too was when Matisse Thybulle fouled Kevin Huerter shooting a three. That was the backbreaker right there. That was not a smart play by goddamn Matisse Thybulle, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna shoot that three, right? Look, you better not foul them, right? If they, JMJ 2121, what's up, man?
Man, what's good, fellas, man? Man, I don't know who worse right now. I know Middleton made it. I know Middleton with 180 million. But what about this brother Ben Simmons? Hey, let me tell y'all this. Did he win in the rookie of the year, the second year of the league?
He did.
Well, technically his first year because he missed his first year.
He was out with an injury.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I said, Lord have mercy. And still, you get paid. It not heard for. I said, he get 200 million. And you can't get no trainers to work on your jump shot. Yeah, you need a doggone jump shot like Salutis Marcelonis or something. You need to go get a jump shot like Salutis Marcelonis or something. Don't make no sense, man. 5 points. I see that stat. I said 5 points and 13 assists. Taking money. Like Ticket said, I heard the last day y'all was doing. I said, I gotta talk about this. And to all the brothers out there, happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? To all the brothers out there who have Father's Day, who have sons or grandpappies, happy Father's Day to everybody, man. But this don't make no sense about Ben Simmons. You know. Well, other than that, fellas, what's good with y'all, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
What's good? We're gonna cook this motherfucker Ben Simmons.
Huh?
I tell you what's good, JMJ. We're gonna cook this motherfucker Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
See, I know everybody was ready to jump on KD last night. I know everybody was ready to jump on KD last night, but KD actually balled the fuck out last night. He balled the fuck out last night, so he don't deserve to get cooked. But Ben Simmons, on the other hand, oh yeah, buddy, your ass about to get seasoned to put on that goddamn bill.
Put your high point in the G League or something. Walk on the jump shot, whatever. Go K's high point to the G League.
It just makes no sense, man. It makes no sense.
What you say, my bad?
It don't make no sense to me. I said, Lord have mercy.
Raw, what'd you say? I missed what you said, Raw.
No, I'm just saying it just doesn't make any sense, man. Philadelphia should be like a power in the Eastern Conference, man. But because, look, sometimes Ben Simmons hasn't played. Excuse me, Joel Embiid hasn't played to his level of potential and his health, and that's part of it. But this year, he's more than lived up to his contract. Ben Simmons has consistently throughout his career
regressed.
Yes, he's actually regressed. He's regressed.
Right.
Which means he's not working on his game. And I'm telling you, man, they should fucking sue his ass for breach of contract. They need to think about that shit, man. maybe we will stop this bullshit for players getting these contracts and not fucking doing anything, man, and giving us this shitty ass fucking. Because fans should be mad because we've helped to pay their fucking salary, and these guys going out here doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Right, right.
And this is where you point the finger at Elton Brand.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you put the finger at Elton Brand. Elton Brand signed that dude to that book, to that fucking contract, right?
And Ben doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about improving.
Hey, don't cut me off, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
You know, when I go on my diatribe, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the kitchen cooking. I need to be alone. I don't need nobody hovering over me when I'm fucking goddamn it. Anyway, meanwhile, back in the motherfucking ranch, Ben Simmons, Too Raw, you're 100%. No, matter of fact, you 100,000% right. That motherfucker Lily out here stealing money. If you want to know, look, I get on Draymond Green for stealing money. This motherfucker put off the greatest heist in NBA history, man. What you got on this Gideon?
Salute everybody. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys. I'm very sorry. To be honest with you, man, I never thought Philly was going to win this game. Even when we were up by 4 late, I said they're going to find a way to blow the game because they lack IQ, no determination. They lack passion with Philly. All right. I know Joel Embiid. I look at many reasons why they lost this game. Tobias Harris, his shot selection is so bad sometimes, and he's not a good finisher. Number 2, Joel Embiid. I know the stats may look good, but if you actually watch the game, he had the turnovers, bad shot selection, and disappeared down the stretch. Ben Simmons, he was baby Ben out there. It's embarrassing watching this guy play. He plays with no heart. He doesn't try on the court, and he just doesn't care about improving, and it's sad. And Doc Rivers, right? How do you go from beating a defending champion in a game 7 against San Antonio into you can't win a game 7 anymore, right? You have a team that's good enough to arguably get to the NBA Finals, and you lose to a Hawks team that did not have Hunter and Reddish. And I don't want people to come with, oh, Danny Green was out. It doesn't matter. Philly had a good enough talent to advance, but to me, they lost this series in games 4 and 5. Remember game 4, they were up by 18, but they got careless and lackadaisical when they lost, and then game 5, they were up by 26, and then they just let the foot off the gas. That is when the Sixers lost the series. And also, Philadelphia could not stop the back door. They did a poor job during the Trae Young Clint Capella pick and roll in the second half. And even though Trae Young was struggling for most of the game, he came alive in the fourth quarter. And Kevin Huerter, amazing performance off the bench. And another thing that broke the camel's back, 2 plays. Kevin Huerter shot a 3, but Thibault had the stupid foul, shooting it through when Philly was down by 1. And then Joel Embiid compounds that with the turnover and a fast break slam the jammer for Danilo Gallinari to, put the Hawks up 6, which ended the game. But to be honest, man, I never thought the Sixers were going to win the game. I never thought that. I thought if the game is close, they're going to do some dumb stuff like turnovers, bad shot selection, and that's what cost them. And you got to give it up to the Hawks, man. Atlanta is feisty. That team fights, they're gritty, they scratch loose balls, their ball movement is great, and their defense has improved better with Nate McMillan. And that's why the Atlanta Hawks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Atlanta Hawks fly the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2015, man. You got to give it up to Atlanta. And for Philadelphia, shame on you. And I think for the first time in NBA history, the 1 and 2 seeds do not make the conference final in the East. I think so.
I was gonna tell y'all this though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I don't know. They won a championship at he won a championship in Boston. Hey, what in the world happened to him and with the rest of the teams he coached? You know what I'm saying? I know he won the NBA championship over there, but he been kind of sucking here lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
need to
don't
go
know. I
check
don't know where else to go.
Huh?
All right, so let's talk about this nigga real quick, right?
Mhm.
Let's assume that Ben Simmons gets traded, right? To Raw.
Hmm.
What team you think is on his contract?
What team would they
Suing
trade him
everybody.
to? I mean, at this point, what is his? Don't you, I don't know, man. Because I would think at this point, his trade value is probably plummeting by the day. Um, hmm. You know what? I have to think about that one, man. I really do. Um, because I'm wondering, do you think that he's better off moving to like maybe like the another position?
Yeah,
Maybe being
power
like
forward.
sort of like a bigger, like a taller, like a taller version of Draymond Green or something. Maybe more like a facilitator. Because I don't think the point guard position is for him. Not in today's
No,
NBA.
no. Put him at power forward.
Power forward.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, because I really don't know what team. That's a good question. What do you think, LB?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe go. Maybe Cleveland for Colin Sexton or something. They do a signing trade. Maybe get him in Cleveland. They get at least Colin Sexton to shoot the ball, right?
Right.
Ain't nobody in Orlando worth taking pick for.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Detroit, maybe.
I don't know. Detroit.
Yeah, you think the Pistons
Who
might
they
have
really got
somebody?
nobody? Who they got? Who they got? Who they got in Detroit? We're trading for. They going through the youth movement. They back that goddamn. What's that motherfucking name? I can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head right now.
Hmm. I'm thinking.
So they got
I
Killian
can't.
Hayes.
I can't think of a team, man.
They got Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Josh Jackson, uh, Diallo, Dennis Smith Jr. Hell no. Mason Plumlee, Frank Jackson. They really ain't got nobody
What about what
outside of
about what
Jeremy
about a
Grant.
trade? What about a trade with Washington trading Ben Simmons and a piece for Westbrook and a piece and another piece? That might work. At least Westbrook will
Uh,
shoot the fucking ball. We know that's not a problem.
yeah.
He's not a great shooter, but I mean the problems that you have with Ben Simmons, Westbrook is at least marginally better. He's not an atrocious foul shooter. He's not a good 3-point shooter, but he is a good mid-range shooter. He will give you some more offense than Ben Simmons. He lacks his height, but shit, he's a great rebounder. We know that. He's a better play. He's a good playmaker, probably a little bit better than Ben Simmons. And that would alleviate the problem that Philly got. Ben could go there and shit, they just rebuilding. He just play there a year and maybe go elsewhere. The contracts might match up. That might be a good trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. It might be something else, but that's the only one that's on my head.
Oh, look who up in here. Sixers Daily. But I ain't seen your ass in a minute, boy. Where the fuck you been at? Sixers.
Yo,
Hey, hey, Too Raw.
go ahead.
Hey, Too Raw. We got a mad Sixers fan in the house, bro. Hey, I'm about to put the link in the chat. Sixers Daily, come on in here. Tell us why you mad, bro. Hey, remember the mad rapper back in the day, Too Raw?
Yeah.
The mad rapper. Tell the niggas why you mad, bro. Tell the niggas why you mad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you crying? Oh,
this.
man.
That's my 5 albums, man. I mean, they read that. Should have read that. Shit was cool. It was like, but my shit was more John Blaze than that.
I got y'all play shit. That's what you talking about.
Yeah,
What you be asking me?
yeah. Fuck that. Who you asking me? Who the fuck is you? And quite frankly, he's really mad.
All right, Too Jim wrong, mate.
Man, come on, man. I know you crying right now, man. But you know what? Hey, you get to cry on camera 6 daily. I'm giving you. Matter of fact, you come in here, I'll give you the floor. I'll give you the floor, bro. You come here, I will give you the floor.
Hey, let me let y'all go, fellas. They had a long day, you know, with my brothers and my auntie that passed away. I seen all my peoples out there. I said, Lord have mercy. I ain't seen them people
Man,
in a
I'm sorry
while.
to hear that, bro.
Yeah, she died about.
I'm sorry to hear that bad news, bro.
Yeah, the Father's Day. You know, I seen my dad. I said, Lord have mercy. So it's been a long day with my brothers and going to see my dad and going to see my people on my mama's side too. So salute to y'all,
Hey,
fellas.
JMJ. Hey,
Yes, sir.
JMJ. I've been telling you, man. I missed your call earlier too, man. I didn't even know you had called me.
Yeah, man, that's okay. That's okay, Too Raw. That's okay, Too Raw. That's okay, Too Raw. If you busy, don't worry about it, bro. I ain't gonna try to worry you, but I ain't gonna try to what's the call? Try to worry you every day, you know. I ain't trying to
Nah,
worry if I ain't trying to worry nobody every day. You know what I'm saying? We try to hit classics and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially that one with the old boy from WKRP in Cincinnati, he passed away. One of the boys. And I remember
oh
that dude.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
yeah. And then Tim Reed, I don't know if he'd go to the funeral, but other than that, Too Raw, LB,
Hey, look at this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen, fourth quarter, right? Game 1 in the fourth quarter, field goal attempts. Game 1, 2 field goal attempts. Game 2, none. Game 3, 1. Game 4, 5, 6, and 7, he did not shoot the ball at all. Talk
Yeah,
about a
I'm seeing that.
goddamn disappointment.
I saw that,
I'm seeing
man.
that too. I'm seeing that too.
Goddamn Houdiniac.
Well,
Yeah,
salute to y'all, man.
kick your front ass back to Australia, motherfucker.
Pick your salad.
Yeah, chill with Iggy
Crikey.
Azalea or somebody. Chill with Iggy
Crikey.
Azalea or
Ben's
somebody.
heading back to Australia.
What's that? What's that dude? They do the crocodile hunter.
Oh,
Oh
Crikey.
yeah, this ain't a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, the crocodile hunter,
Kick your
man.
front. Make sure, hey, before you hop on that flight back to Australia, make sure your passport updated too, motherfucker.
All right. But salute to y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later, man. Salute to y'all, LB, Too Raw, and the rest of the panel in the live chat, man. Salute to y'all, brothers. I'm finna take me a nap, man. On my feet all day.
All right, man. Go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
All right,
Sixers
salute to
Daily, you
y'all.
still in here, bro? You still
all
in
right
here,
now.
bro? You still in here, Sixers Daily, man? I'm still looking for you, Sixers Daily. You know what I'm saying? This your first time up in the chat room, on the channel in a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. I know my channel may not be as big as Ticket and 78, and all the other brothers and shit. But hey, I'm allowing you to come in and speak to the masses. Well, the 9 people that's in here right now, because you two don't want to send my notifications out. I'll give you the red carpet
Hey,
with the fleas and ticks on it.
I gotta tell you something
We,
too, LB. When we get a chance to talk too.
all right,
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
all right, but yeah, that I can't get over Ben Simmons, man. I can't get over the fact that this dude is a overrated, overpaid hype job. Skins fan 21, man. What's up, man? Long time no see. D, man. Where's you been at? Man, I ain't seen you in a long time, man. But yeah, salute to you, Skins fan. Man, good to see you. Man, I can't get over Ben Simmons, man. I can't get over this dude, man. So Ben Simmons, too raw. I'm not even a Sixers fan. I'm gonna have nightmares about this fucking game.
You know, it's like it's just the first year. Okay, people was giving him a pass and saying, okay, well he'll develop it eventually. But by the third year, when his game was, if anything, regressing, and you saw no development, and he's just playing off of athleticism, you can see the writing on the wall. This guy had no intention whatsoever of improving, and the fact that he's leaving by him refusing to shoot the basketball during a game, and you're just creating this huge gaping hole in the Sixers offense, and you're basically like leaving your teammates out to dry because you're not even shooting the basketball, man. 4 fucking points. Imagine if he would just shoot the ball. Imagine if he'd been working on his game all these years, and he would have came through with like 18 points or whatever. The Sixers winning this series. They probably would have won in 6 or something, and they'd be like one of the
Man,
better
look, if Ben
teams in the
Simmons
Eastern
had
Conference.
any,
Go ahead.
man, look, if Ben Simmons had worked on this game at all, right? If he worked on this game and he had developed a jump shot, man, I believe the Sixers sweep this team.
Yeah,
But look,
yeah, you're right.
Ben Simmons missed. He passed up a wide open dunk, bro.
Yeah, at that point,
You passed up a wide open
that's
dunk.
mental. Yeah, at that point, that's mental. There's something. It's hey, man. Some of these dudes, they're not meant. Maybe they're just not meant to be NBA players. They're not meant to play on this level. And he probably knows that deep in his heart, he just committing a fraud.
So Doc Rivers asked if Ben Simmons could be a point guard for a championship team, and Ben Simmons and Doc Rivers said he's unsure of that. Well, back off of me. I'm going to ask you the question, right? I'm going to ask you the same question they asked Doc Rivers, right? Ben Simmons could be a point guard for a championship team.
You're kind of breaking up a little bit. Like it's like I'm hearing every other word for some reason.
Oh, okay. My bad. So I'm gonna ask you what they asked Doc Rivers, right? Do you think that Ben Simmons can be a point guard on the championship?
Fuck no. No,
All right,
it can't be
two raw. Let's throw it to some. Let's throw it to the to LDBC sports correspondent Two Raw for TV. Now, can you ask me that question?
You said Two Raw Brokaw?
Yes, let's throw it to Two Raw.
We're having some difficulties hearing LB at this moment. He must be in an location where there may be a lot of perhaps a rural area, perhaps an area that this reporter believes probably has an abundance of Trump 2020 signs still hanging around for some godforsaken reason. Let's go back to our anchor for the night, LB. Are you there now?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, I think I can hear LB now. We couldn't quite get a good signal there, but I hear you now. Hopefully now you're past all of the hidden nooses that have hanged numerous black men for just existing over in that county. Okay, now what was that comment, that question you had for me now?
I want you to ask me about what they said about Ben Simmons. Do I think Ben Simmons could be a point guard?
Oh, do you think that Ben Simmons could be a starting point guard in today's NBA?
How can I put this delicately, y'all? I have a better chance of having chicken back tied in my body, throwing in the everyday, and attacked by a whole bunch of rabid gators than Ben Simmons being the point guard with a championship roster. Shout out to Wood, you like to know in the building, man. Hey, salute to you, man. Hey, I hope everything's all right with you. Yes. Let's go Hawks. What's up, John? Yeah, but that's the long answer. The short answer is hell no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
I remember that. Yeah, he passed away, I think, 2020. That dude that had that song, "Hell to the No, No, No."
He passed away. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, the pastor dude. Yeah, he passed away.
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, bro. Man, rest in peace to Mr. Hell to the no.
Yeah, hell to the no, no. Yeah, but man, yeah, they're gonna have to, for Ben Simmons to stay in the NBA, man. He's gonna have to alter his role, man. He gonna have to, like. I don't see. I mean, the contracts are big today anyway, but the perception that he's a superstar or potential superstar, yeah, that's gonna have to change. You know, like you say, he probably got to move to power forward or something, man.
Hey, ain't no close. He ain't no superstar, not even close. Not even fucking close.
No.
He's a overpaid role player.
And the thing I don't understand, man, is other player I can think of, that were more of slashers, were criticized for not being real good jump shooters. They all worked on their jumper. They all worked on some type of shot. Even Sean Kemp, when he gained all that weight, he still was able to be a little productive because he had a nice little mid-range game. He had a nice little mid-range jump out to 16, 17 feet. Julius Erving wasn't a great shooter, but he had a good enough jumper to the point where you had to respect it. Magic Johnson is probably the best example. Magic didn't really have much of a jumper when he first came to the NBA, and that was exploited in the '84 finals by Boston. But before Magic retired to the HIV, he got to the point where he had a respectable jumper. Matter of fact, he could shoot from three-point range because that came from them from years of working tirelessly on their game. But this guy, Ben Simmons, this is what, his fourth year? This is his fourth year. And he's regressed.
Yep. His game has definitely taken a back seat. Meanwhile, he's out there giving back shots to motherfucking one of them Jenner hoes.
Yeah. And the thing that really strikes me is how horrible a free throw shooter he is.
Oh man, he's terrible.
Yeah.
And see, all right, so Max's Royalty said, if I'm the Sixers, I'll trade Ben Simmons for Julius Randle. Yeah, the Knicks got no interest in trading Julius Randle. Nope, not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'll tell you right now, that's not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, because I tell you right now, Thibodeau would have had his ass on the bench. You can't hit free throws. Yeah, you can play defense, but you can't hit no free throws. It's like, what are we paying you for?
Hell, man, even Lonzo Ball has shown improvement.
Yeah, and man, we cook. But I think you and I have been taking turns cooking that motherfucker for years.
Hey, and even he has shown improvement to the point where I said, okay, well, shit, I gotta leave him alone. Okay, I can't fuck with him more. He's improved.
Yeah,
but that comes from.
Lonzo is actually playing. He's actually improved this game.
Right, but Ben Simmons is like, oh hell no, this nigga getting away. Oh no, this nigga need to be cooked now, man. Fuck this. This nigga getting cooked, and he not being held properly accountable for that shit. Like, look, do we get on James Harden? Yeah, and I probably should have shown more empathy, today when I was talking about him, because he was going through an injury, okay, even with his history of choking. But at least James Harden on a fucked up leg still gave you 22 points, okay? Ben gave you 4, and he's healthy in comparison to other players, this time of year. He gave you 4. Joel Embiid has a fucked up leg. Think about that. Joel Embiid has a fucked up leg, and he's giving you 25, 30 points a night. You know what I'm saying? This guy's giving you 4 and 8 and 6. 1. Nothing in the fourth quarter. And Dr. Rivers, go ahead.
I'm just still flabbergasted at how he passed up a wide open dunk. That's all I.
Yeah. They can sit up there and they can try to spin it. Doc and all of them can try to spin it and all this mean get it done. We all know good and goddamn well why they lost that series. It's because of one. Normally, you don't point at one guy, and it's not right to point at one dude. But this series, you can point at one motherfucker. And I agree with, look, how can I say this? I agree with Ticket. At the end of that game, it should be some lockers moving around in that locker room. Somebody should be getting their ass whooped. I ain't saying who, but somebody should be getting their ass whooped for stealing money and not doing a goddamn thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering that Joel Embiid got fined $35,000 today, I think, for the altercation he had. He probably pissed off about that enough. And you go out there and you ain't do shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Simmons, your ass is out of here. Your ass on the first train out of Philly tomorrow. Man, look. I find Elton Brand. I'm finding a way to get rid of Ben Simmons and get some. Man, look, Damian Lillard would be he would be the perfect combination to Joel Embiid.
Yeah. The question is, though, do he want to leave Portland?
I don't know. Now, that's a good question. But I think Damian Lillard stays. If anything, CJ McCollum gets traded. I think they pull out all stops to keep Damian Lillard.
That's
Shout out to my sister Denise Baker in the building tonight. It's Ben Simmons, but who's going to take on Ben Simmons' contract? That dude just signed a max deal. He's got 3 more years left on that deal, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea, man.
I see this. I don't see a 2-team trade. I see this more of a 3-team deal. More than likely.
Right.
I mean,
They're gonna figure something out. I know that. He's gone.
Yeah, they gotta figure something out.
He's gone.
You cannot go into next year with that. With no. I've seen, man. Look, I've seen enough. If you're Daryl Morey and upper echelon, upper management, you've seen enough of Ben Simmons. He got to go. He has to go now.
Now you see, it's also not you. You already knew this. I'm just saying to the audience. This is further vindication of what Jimmy Butler was talking about when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he might have been talking about Embiid to a certain extent back then, because Embiid, you know, but Embiid has taken a lot of leaps and bounds. I think the criticisms from Charles and Shaq and some of the other guys, the older players, have affected him, and he has played a lot better. This is the only problem. The only problem Embiid has, in my opinion, is I think sometimes he can have some slight conditioning issues and he gets hurt. But when he's out there, you never question his effort. Ben Simmons is everything. His commitment, his effort, his focus, his everything. Everything you can think of a basketball, everything you can question about a basketball player, it's a problem with Ben Simmons. So, yeah, he's gone, man. You know?
Mm-hmm. But the question is where? That's the question. That is the billion-dollar question. Where is he going to go next? Because regardless if he stay, man, look, I hope Philly don't make the dumb decision keeping him, right? But say he does get traded, right? It's not like these questions are going to go away when he gets traded to whoever.
They're not going to go away. But, you know, if he goes to a bad team, shit, at least he's hurt. He's not, you know, he's not like this. He's not, how can I say this? Shit stink. No matter how much, like if you got a pile of shit, right?
Yep.
if you add another pile of shit, it's still gonna stink. It ain't like if you take a pile away, oh, the smell going away. It's still gonna stink. So I mean, if he goes to a bad team, yeah, his fourth quarter, his tendency not to shoot, or his refusal to shoot, and not coming through in the fourth quarter. Well, look, the team stinks anyway, so it gets minimized. If on a good team, that shit gets maximized in a microscope. But on a bad team, they're gonna have the same problems, but it's not gonna be as, I think, how can I say this? It's not gonna be as addressed and noticeable, because if you go to Houston, like somebody said, they suck any fucking way. They suck ass.
Yeah.
And that's a good punishment for him any fucking way. He don't want to do anything. Let him play for a losing franchise. Maybe that's a good punishment for him. Banish him exile him to a bad team.
And then when you going to get back for him? Because if you trade for Christian Wood, when
Right.
how is you going to fit with Joel Embiid if you trade for Christian Wood? If you get, who? Maybe Kevin Porter Jr.?
Maybe. And like you said, maybe it might have to be a 3-team trade.
I know somebody mentioned in the comment section earlier about Minnesota, but I don't think Minnesota has any interest in trading for him. They're trying to build something with Cat and they got Cat, D'Angelo Russell, and then Anthony Edwards.
Right.
So that's their core right there. That's the core they're committed to. So unless they're trying to jump off of that, I don't see them moving mountains to get Ben Simmons.
Who's on Sacramento? Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox. What's that team?
Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Therese Halliburton. They got Marvin Bagley, Rashawn Holmes, and that's pretty much their core right there. And D-Dragon said it best. What's worse, he won't even use his athletic ability to attack the rim. He's absolutely right. Absolutely right. How you sit there and scared to dunk the ball? I know fat people that could dunk a cookie in milk, and you can't dunk the basketball. Luda Ryder, what you got, man?
Ben Simmons sucks ass, man. He got to go.
That's well established.
He got to go. Like you paying the man $100 million, and he can't deliver in the playoffs, man. And he's afraid to ain't gonna work on his game and afraid to shoot the ball because he had several opportunities tonight to get bucket down low. It said he tried to pass the ball because he's afraid to get to the free throw line. He got to go. No more of this bullshit. They got to make a change right now.
Yeah,
you got to admit this shit's on Doc Rivers too. You had the chance to put those boys away in Game 4 and Game 5. You had 20-point leads in that game, and your team gave that up. Now you're out the playoffs.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily blame Doc Rivers on this one, but he did make some mistakes. But Tobias Harris going 8 for 24, and God dang on Ben Simmons just refusing to shoot the ball and all that. I mean, the motherfucker passed up a wide open dunk, yo. Luke, did you see him pass up a wide open dunk, yo?
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like,
I can't get over
it. Those fans had every right to try to throwing that stuff on the court, man, because I can't deal with that bullshit right there. I'll be doing the same thing about all that bullshit.
Hey, I think something else got to be said too, man. We really got to give credit to Nate McMillan as a coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really
You
got
know
to
what?
give him credit.
Let's talk about that too, Raw. Let's talk about that. Let's because it's been well established Ben Simmons is a fraud. He need to get the fuck up out of there. So what went right for the Atlanta Hawks? Let's talk about that for a second. Go ahead, too, Raw. What went right for the Hawks, man?
I think that they're a much better team than people give them credit for. They have been on the radar, but they made some nice acquisitions. You know that we noticed. I didn't think that they would get to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals, but I definitely thought that they would be at the beginning of the year. You know, we communicated. I said I thought that they would be a playoff caliber team. They got Lou Williams. They signed the dude that Milwaukee tried to sign, Bogdanovich. They got Gallinari. Herder has come out and has had a great season. And in the past,
I did not see that come right there. Heard of.
I didn't see that either. But you know, he's come a long way. Clint Capella has, you know, when they were trying to appease Russell Westbrook and D'Antoni, not Russell Westbrook, when they was trying to appease D'Antoni's system and old boy Morey and play super small, they foolishly got rid of Capella, which I didn't understand even at the time. But they jettisoned Capella to Atlanta. He's flourishing in Atlanta, leading the league in rebounding. And then you know you got this team now where the last couple of years, if Trae Young went 8 for 26, most likely Atlanta lost. A lot of these games, Trae Young has not shot the ball very well overall. He's made some timely shots when they needed it, but that's a sign of a good team when a guy can score 20 points and you still win the ball game. Then, you know, you can kind of credit, you know, like I said, Lou Williams, he's a veteran. Gallinari is a veteran. They got a nice mix of young players and some savvy veterans. And then you got Nate McMillan, who's a great coach, and he's probably a very positive influence on his team. And a guy like that, you know, a great veteran coach, he was a great player when he played. You know, the Sonics were a great team, went to the finals one year. He can change the culture of a team like Atlanta and have them guys believing in themselves. And you can see that in this series.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, another thing too, so we got to go back to when Atlanta Hawks were 14-20. No, we got to go back further than that. Last year, we got to go back further than that. So the Indiana Pacers, you guys look like a bunch of fucking idiots right now, because you guys not only not in the playoffs, right? You shit can Nate McMillan after you give him a contract extension. You shit can him. Atlanta picks him up. Y'all hired a dude who never coached, who never been a head coach before, Nate Bjorken. Not only y'all have a losing record, y'all don't even make the playoffs. You get your ass smoked like a brisket in the playing game against the Wizards, and then you turn around and you fired the guy, right? So Indiana Pacers, let this be a lesson to you. The grass ain't always green on the other side. Now, let's get to the Atlanta Hawks, right? When they, if you fast forward this porno, went to the point when the Atlanta Hawks were 14-20 and they fired Lloyd Pierce. I know because I talked about that extensively on this channel about why they fired Lloyd Pierce, right? Matter of fact, like a 2-hour live stream on that shit like 3 in the morning about that shit, right? When they brought in Nick McMillan to be the assistant under Lloyd Pierce, he had to know he was on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
And when they fired him, they made Nick McMillan the goddamn old head coach, and at that moment right there, we knew that the Atlanta Hawks was going to be a playoff team. Now we didn't expect to make the Eastern Conference Finals, but we did think there was going to be a playoff team, and this is where we at today. So shout out to Nick McMillan going out there doing his thing, holding it down like a motherfucking boss. What's up, Luda Ryder? What you got on this, man?
First off, I'm gonna say Atlanta had a great season. I think they're great offensively, but Milwaukee's gonna sweep those boys in 4 games. I'm sorry.
Man, come on, man. Stop jumping the gun, man. Stop jumping the gun. We gonna get to that.
But Atlanta had some issues early in the season with Collins and when Collins, your boy, was going at it 1-on-1. So it was a couple of everybody thought that team was going to be broken up because they were going to put a whole lot of gas on the trading block. But they made some before that they made some. I thought Hunter and your boy who came from Duke was going to be the best main 3 stars with Trae Young on that team. But I did not see Herter coming out of nowhere being the guy he was. Because back in college, he wasn't. I thought he wasn't that great to me. And now you got a team who plays hard, who plays great team ball, who Nate McMillan had turned things around with those young cats. Like I don't know what the other coach was doing with them. Like he had years, but Indiana, you're a dumb. You got to be the most dumbest organization ever in the history of basketball. You gave away a good coach because you thought you can get a better coach with another guy. Now that Nate McMillan in the Eastern Conference Finals, and now Indiana got a whole lot of eggs on their face.
And the Atlanta Hawks should be sending Indiana some a love gift or some shit.
Is he on contract now, LB?
Yeah, he probably go. Yeah, they're probably gonna make him the permanent head coach. They probably already took that interim tag off of him.
Because if they don't, Nate McMillan is kind of like a free agent. He can be a head coach somewhere else.
Man, Atlanta ain't letting him go. You think Atlanta went out was trying to because Atlanta, for all intents and purposes, a lot of people don't know this, but Atlanta tried to get him as a head coach a few years ago. After they let Budenholzer go. After they let Budenholzer go, they tried to get him as a head coach. They did. But and you think Atlanta about to man, look, Atlanta would be dumb as fuck if somehow they let Nate McMillan leave. If I'm in the Atlanta Hawks, man, I'll do everything I can to keep Nate McMillan there. For real. You think they went out their way to get him only to let him go? Fuck no. They'd be crazy if they did.
I'm just saying, they said once the season's over with, they should give him a contract right away, not wait.
Shit. He will get a contract, trust me. He got them to the second ever conference finals. Yeah. He gonna get a contract extension. So Luda Ryder kind of spoiled it for us and whatnot, but let's go to the series, right? Let's address the series with Milwaukee and Atlanta. So he got Milwaukee winning the sweep, right? So, Rod, where do you see the series going?
Well, I'll just say this: Milwaukee ain't Philly, and Atlanta has some weapons. But if I'm not mistaken, during the last couple of years in the regular season, I think Milwaukee has done pretty good against Atlanta. So, I mean, if I had to just guess as far as the spread is concerned, I think Milwaukee would probably win in 5 against Atlanta. I give Atlanta 1 game.
I got Milwaukee winning. And you know, I gotta agree with Lou, man. I think Milwaukee sweeps this team.
I'm just being generous. I give them a win. Like just some heart and like some like either like to keep from being swept. Like they might win game 4, like barely or some shit. I might give them like a 103, 101 victory or some shit like that. But yeah, Milwaukee could sweep them. Because I mean,
I think Milwaukee.
Milwaukee is gonna be too much for Atlanta.
I'm sorry when you like to know. Hey, I know you want us to say something different, but look, reality is this, right? It's not taking away for what the Hawks doing, what the Hawks did up to this point. But Milwaukee's gonna fuck their asses up. All right. Milwaukee, and then this is the thing too. This Hawks get the fuck out of here. Hawks ain't sweeping no Bucks. Get out of here. Get the fuck. Hey,
I'll be surprised if Trey Young gets 30 on Milwaukee.
Hey, this is another thing, y'all. Mike Budenholzer gets the chance to stick to the team that fired him.
Yeah.
So if anybody is motivated to go against the Hawks, it's him. Because remember, Mike Budenholzer was the first coach to take that team to the Eastern Conference Finals, only to get swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers, right?
Yeah.
So Mike Budenholzer, you know, it's interesting how this thing comes around full circle, right? So I got the Bucks in the sweep. They might get one game, but Bucks not going to fuck around with this team. They're not the 76ers, right? They actually got killers on the team. And Trey Young, he thought he struggled with Ben Simmons, right? He thought he struggled with Ben Simmons. He struggled even more with Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
He's going to struggle even more with Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is another tenacious defender too. So it's going to take light.
I can see Giannis averaging at least 40 points in this series.
So what now?
I can see Giannis averaging 40 points in that series.
I think he's gonna be very efficient. I think he's gonna average like 30. I give him 35 a game, 60+% shooting, 15 rebounds. I also think Chris Middleton is gonna have a great series. I think he's going to average like 25.
Chris Middleton don't have to have a great series. Milwaukee going to still sweep him.
That's what I'm saying. I think that Chris Middleton is going to have a great series. So that's kind of leading to the sweep thing. But I'm just being generous, giving them a game. I think they could possibly sweep Atlanta, man. It could, and I think some of these wins are going to be like downright embarrassing.
Hey, salute to you when you like to know. Good night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sleep tight. Hope the bed bugs don't bite you in the back. Hey, look, you can get your ass whooped by Milwaukee, all right? I'm just trying to tell you the truth, man. I know you're a fan and all that. I know y'all coming off your high and shit off of a Philly win. But you can get your ass beat by Milwaukee, man. I'm just trying to tell you. Red Pill Alpha, what's up?
Yo, what's good? Hey, salute to the panel. So yeah, about the Sixers game and stuff. Like, you know, from like what I saw and stuff from Ben Simmons was like atrocious, man.
I told you a long time ago about that book.
Yeah. Yeah, Lou, you told me about that shit, but I kind of like, you know, brushed that shit off. But now, like, I believe in it now. It's just like I'm not sure what's going on with Ben Simmons mentally. I mean, like the guy can't shoot the free throw. The guy can't, you know, just make a open layup and stuff. I don't know, like, what's up with him. But yeah, I mean, the 76ers, man, like, I mean, you guys should have won the series, in my opinion. I mean, the Hawks can't guard you and just Embiid and stuff, you know, from like, you know, just what I saw and stuff. Like Embiid was just cooking the Hawks and stuff, but the other guys didn't show up, like Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. I mean, they got like
the Brad Third actually did show up. It just
Oh, he
Ben
didn't show
Simmons
up.
had
Yeah.
Harris was out there putting up 28 to 30 points.
Oh, really? Okay.
It just Ben Simmons and
Ben Simmons. I mean,
No,
like,
because there was a game where Tobias Harris only scored 4 points,
yeah.
and that was
I
game
remember
5.
that game. Yeah, but I mean, like I don't know, like, just what's up with the 76ers, just off season. I have a feeling, they're probably gonna ship out Ben Simmons if any teams are interested and stuff. But if I was the 76ers, I would have took that Harden trade. I don't know why they didn't take it, but I would have, honestly. I mean, like, it's a high risk, high reward scenario because Ben Simmons is not gonna improve his skill set and stuff. I mean, like, in the modern,
he
huh?
refused to work on his jumper. He refused
Yeah,
to work on his game.
yes, sir, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like, with his poor free throw shooting and stuff. I mean, hey, the brother might as well, just implement like a granny shot into his fucking routine. I mean, like I don't know, his free throw routine is horrible, man. And that guy's so fucking yeah, it is horrible, dog. And that dude has no confidence to shoot the ball, man. I mean, like, you're getting paid millions of dollars a year to just improve your game, your conditioning, your skill set. But Ben Simmons hasn't like improved his game. I mean, like, I feel like his production the past few years has been like just really stagnated and stuff. So hey,
Get
yeah, I
this,
mean,
y'all.
this.
Sorry to
Yeah, go
cut you
ahead.
off, man. I apologize for cutting you
It's
off,
all good,
but
man. It's all good, bro.
it's a report just dropped, right? During the
Yeah.
post-game interview, Joel Embiid says this. We had the turning point was when we had an open shot and we made one free throw in the loss tonight. We passed up an open dunk and made one free throw.
Man.
Oh, he
That's
talking
literally
now,
called
baby. He
man.
talking.
Yeah. Yo, the 76ers had the size advantage, like, in the series, in my opinion. I mean, they had more of a
The Sixers should have swept their asses, man.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Sixers
for
had
real.
no bit. And then get this, y'all. Atlanta beat them 3 times in their house. Get this. They beat them in 1. They turned around and beat them again in game 5. Then they turned around and beat them again in game 7. They
That
beat
shit was
Philadelphia
yeah,
3 times in their house.
yeah. Hey, but I'll be like, you think Ben Simmons is just robbing the 76ers of that fucking enormous contract, or no? He's robbing the 76ers, man, with
Look,
that contract.
I thought Draymond Green was stealing money. Draymond Green is a fucking quiet boy compared to this dude.
Wow.
Draymond Green is fucking Dennis Rodman compared to this dude, man. If you talking about the far field facilitator,
Come on, T-Rod. Don't
Damn right.
Robin.
He's like a offensive version of
We
Dennis
thought
Rodman, in my
Draymond Green
opinion.
was stealing money.
Yeah.
But Ben Simmons, look, that motherfucker read the Draymond Green playbook on how to be a thief.
Hey, Obi, how about that center on the Jazz? What's your opinion on his contract? Gobert's contract? Rudy Gobert?
I mean, his contract is ridiculous, man. $200 million. And them the numbers you put up for $200 million? Man, look, I'm too raw. We in the wrong profession, man. Shit.
I mean, the brother got his bag though, LB. I mean, like, you gotta just respect that and stuff. Hey, but still, I mean, like, that contract is very just inflated, man. I mean, like, the Utah is a small market team, in my opinion, so they have to just oversign their players and stuff to just higher contracts and stuff. So I kind of get in stuff. Hey, but still, it's just like Gobert is not that good, honestly. It's just like, I mean, the guy's a great defender and rebounder. It's just like, I guess the guy's a seasonal player, and when it comes to the playoffs, I guess his production is very subpar, and he gets just exploited with small ball scenarios and stuff. If you see what the Clippers did, they put Batum at the 5 or Morris at the 5, and they fucking killed the Jazz that way and stuff. Gobert's a great, just interior defender and stuff, but the problem is when you bring him out to the 3-point line, the guy's a liability. So that's how I see it, though. Yeah, that's how I see it right there.
All right, so Eluded Writer, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Two Raw Brokaw earlier tonight, right? Do you think Ben Simmons is a point guard for a championship team?
Hell no.
All right, Red Pill Alpha, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah,
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Oh my god.
Man, I had an argument with everybody else. I had an argument with people talking about, hey, would Ben Simmons be a great fit on the Chicago Bulls? I said, hell no, I want that motherfucker on my team. Fuck that.
All right, go ahead, LB. What was the question?
Hey, do you think Ben Simmons is a point guard on a championship team?
I mean, maybe like a 4th option power forward, but no, no, hell no. No, I can't put him at the point guard. It's just like, I mean, the guys, man, I can't put him at the point guard. I'll put him at the 4, but not the 1 spot. Yeah.
He's at a point. He's not a Chris Paul. He's not a Rondo. He's not a Ricky Rubio. He cannot manage the game well. And plus, when you need a bucket, he refuses to shoot the ball. He's not gonna get it to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Two Raw, you still there, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, you think Ben? Hey, would you want Ben Simmons on the Chicago Bulls?
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Hey man. Hey, if this is a Patreon, I would have said something about that remark, but no. We already bad enough. No. That contract would put us, man. No, hell no.
Oh
we
my
need to
god.
stay away
I
from
don't even
that.
think the Bulls will even take on that kind of contract. Well, because the Bulls are notorious to cheat.
Let's do it, LB, bro. Y'all be like,
that Bulls owners are cheap, motherfucker, yo.
Y'all be destroying Simmons, man, but I got more sympathy for him than you guys. But I mean, still, it's just like
You
Ben
got
Simmons
sympathy for that motherfucker? You got sympathy for him? I have zero.
No.
Matter of fact, I got less than 0. What's less than 0?
Just a little bit, bro. I mean,
negative.
I'm not too harsh like you guys, but I got a little sympathy for him, man. I got just a little bit, man. But I mean,
I got no sympathy for that.
You get all the sympathy you want, because I ain't got nothing for him. Matter of fact, he can kick his ass back to goddamn Australia for all I care. Fuck that.
He's a 4th option, in my opinion, though, on a championship team.
Well, you know what? That 4th option, that 4th option could be on the first flight back to Australia. How about that?
Oh my god, dude. This deal. hey, but oh my god.
And he can play in that. Hey, in Australia they got the National Basketball League. He might do better. You know what I'm saying? That's the Australian league. They got the National Basketball League. Man, where Charlie at? Charlie, you from down under? I know you in this chat with Charlie. Where you at, my down under mate? Don't they got the National Basketball League down there? He can take his bum ass down there. And then he can go represent Australia in the Olympics.
Oh my god.
Miss all the dunks.
Yeah.
And miss all the fields and shit. While representing Australia, mate.
Damn. Oh, he's wild, man. Hey, the dude might go to the Japan League, man. Like, you know, those I mean the Yokohama Bears, you know, the Yokohama Bears, I think that's what they're called. You
The
should play over
Yokohama
there,
Bears.
LB, man. Huh? There's like a basketball league over
Yeah,
there in
shit.
Japan and stuff. I think there's like a team called I think it's the Yokohama Bears or the Tokyo Sharks or something like that. I don't know, but man, that's funny as shit. The
And
Australian.
and maybe he can go over there and play. You know what I'm saying? He'd be the tallest motherfucker out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Hey, Japan's not known for basketball, really. I mean, like they're probably like the third best, you know, just Asian country for basketball and stuff.
No, they know
Yeah.
Japan's no more for baseball if anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, soccer too. Oh,
Yeah,
soccer too.
baseball
Yeah.
and soccer, these two sports. Yeah.
Yeah, their best baseball players coming like out there and stuff was Hideki, you know, Matsui and I forgot that one dude's name on the Mariners. It's Suzuki Ichiro. Yeah,
Well, Ichiro Suzuki.
yeah, and
But you know,
yeah.
the first Japanese player that came here was Hideo Nomo.
Oh, Hideo Nomo. Was that guy on the Angels
Yeah,
by
he
chance?
pitched for the
Pitcher, right? Oh, the pitcher,
pitched
right?
for the LA Dodgers at he pitched for the
Really?
Dodgers when he came. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when he
Yeah.
came. I think it was '95 season. That's when he debuted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that funky ass wind up.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to call I say like the Tasmanian devil and shit.
Hey. Who y'all got? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you might, man. I tell you,
Yeah.
you should also win the finals. What in 2K22?
Now I got the Bucks
That's the only time.
winning the finals.
Well,
I got the
if you're in
Bucks.
story mode, maybe you're in story mode, you might see the Hawks winning the NBA finals. Maybe in NBA 2K22, but in real life, nah.
My career, hey LB, my career, my team. Damn. Hey, but for me and stuff, I got the Bucks winning the finals. Actually, man, the Bucks are looking nice though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like that PJ Tucker acquisition is really helping them. I mean, like they have a defensive stopper and stuff for like anybody, and Drew Holiday's been doing well. I mean, the guy's got to stop shooting threes though, but I still got the Bucks going to the finals. Yeah.
Hey, it's like
Yeah,
the Bucks better
obviously.
win now.
Hey,
The
James.
Bucks better win now.
Jay,
There's no the Bucks better win the whole thing now.
Yeah. I like the Bucks,
Hey,
man.
James, I'm so glad you're this motherfucker tonight. James, I am so glad. Hey, y'all go subscribe to Know the Boy Sports News too, man. That's my brother right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Also subscribe to Two Off for TV and also subscribe to Lou the Rider Sports. These my brothers right here, man. James, I am so glad you're
Salute
in this
everybody.
tonight,
Salute
bro.
LB. Much love to all my people. Salute to your chat in the
Cook this
panel, man.
motherfucker,
It's
Ben
all
Simmons,
good.
bro. James, cook this motherfucker, Ben Simmons, bro.
Hold up. What Ben Simmons did, dog? Because look, my kid's birthday party today, my twins. Happy Father's Day to
Hey,
all
I'm
the
gonna let you
fathers.
what he
You
did
know,
tonight.
much love to all the strong
I'm
men
gonna
that's
let you
left
what
in
he
the
did
world.
tonight.
What happened with Ben Simmons? I ain't getting a chance to watch the game, but I know the Clippers got their ass whooped. Whether they done by 4 points, 1 point, you got your ass beat. So I'm trying to catch up on the game. I just left off Ticket Channel. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nobody ain't want to let me in. So I saw other people online. So I just want to cook. I just come in here to cook, my nigga. What's up? Tell me what's happening so I can cook on everything that went wrong today.
So Ben Simmons for 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting in 36 minutes.
Hold on. Whoa. You ain't about to go across the speed bump like that. You hold up. What he shot?
He shot 2 of 5, scored 4 points, and get the James. He passed up a wide open dunk.
Hey man, listen, analytics, man. Analytics. We kill these players enough, LB. Salute to everybody that's on here. Too Raw, LB, Lou the Luda Writer Sports. See, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I watched these games enough to know. I played the game at a high level to know. Even when I wasn't good enough to start, I was good enough to accept my role and be a role player to help my team the best way I can. Whether it was on punt return, punt kickoff, kickoff team, kickoff return. I just try to stay on the field to help my players and help my team succeed. Now, at the end of the day, if I'm 6'10" and I got all the keys to the Jeep, beep, beep, and you still not getting the job done, bro, like I tell people, people think I'm slipping and I be tripping. But let me tell you something. I watched this dude in BR for well, I ain't gonna say 4 years. I watched him in BR for 1 year, but I watched him in the league for 3, 4+ years, and you never develop on your game. Man, I'm not about to feel sorry for no nigga like that. That's why I cooked KD ass last night for not getting the job done. You made these trades, you made all this shit happen, and you refused to put the onus on the role players. You stalled Jeff Green out after he gave you 27 points. Blake Griffin was in foul trouble. You never mix and match and try to do the fucking roster that you were supposed to do to help KD succeed, knowing he playing every minute of the game. I come from an era, LB, and y'all, we don't hold niggas' hand. We hold them bitches accountable. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we gotta hold these dudes accountable. See, he'll say one thing that keep registering in my mind, and I got caught up in the limelight and the flashiness and all that. But Donovan Mitchell was supposed to beat the Clippers. Now you mean to tell me Devin Booker could go out there and beat the Clippers without CP3, and you had a 2-0 lead and couldn't close the deal? You off my hyena list, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Only hyenas on this list. And it's bottom line. I can't feel sorry for no nigga because the nigga never felt sorry for me. It is what it is. Tigger talking about this dude gave up a historic performance. He put that on himself. Tell me a nigga that didn't put that on himself. Tell me a nigga in our era that had to play the cards and play the hand that was dealt to them. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you stop Kobe Bryant from getting Chris Paul, but you get these weak ass niggas in this era everything that they fucking need to succeed, and they still fucking fail. Man, I don't give a fuck about these niggas, man. And I'm just being real, nigga. My twins turned 7 today. This is my first Father's Day without my brother, my daddy, and my grandpa at the same time. Man, I don't give a fuck about no soft ass era, man. Either you get it how you fucking live, or you gonna get your motherfucking ass rolled over by this 18-wheeler. We got school buses. My parent owned a trucking business where he fix on trucks, put them on the road to help, if supply the environment, whatever the case may be, man. Even though he not with my nana, and my nana is my second mama. But at the end of the day, dog, we gotta call this shit how it is. The Bucks beat them bitches. KD still had more help than Giannis. But this ain't about all that shit that I'm talking about. This is about the Suns beating them niggas ass because Paul George was supposed to be that nigga, right? Pandemic Pete showed up again. If you ask me, I ain't watched the game. I ain't got to understand how it went, but I can understand the way the fucking game went because if you let Devin Booker beat you that couldn't win a playoff series in 5 years till he got a nigga like CP3, you took LeBron in the big three to game 7 multiple times. And now all of a sudden, you got the big head. You think you the shit. Only thing make you the shit because the flies is flying on that shit. Other than that, man, you could miss me with these niggas out here cheating the system. And I told these niggas, I don't give a fuck if them niggas got hurt or not. I'm going to cook KD ass to the fucking 3rd degree, my nigga. I'm bottom line with this shit. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Everybody want to give KD a pass, everybody, because he played all these men. I won't hear all that shit, man. This shit got me gone crazy. Because when Scottie Pippen had a back injury, when Kevin Johnson dunked on Hakeem Olajuwon, the best fucking center in the game today, Hakeem got one unstoppable move, but that shit can be stopped. You can't stop her dream. You can't stop the dream with the dream shake and getting everybody else involved, like Vernon Maxwell, Big Shot Rob Ory, where he got his name at originally before he must touch the Lakers of the Spurs. Nobody ain't looking at all this shit, man. I'm tired of niggas sugarcoating and shit. I'm ready to cook a nigga ass and get him out the way. Cause right is right, wrong is wrong. We let you niggas stack the deck. You knew injuries are gonna be a part of the game. But at the end of the day, you gave up Jared Allen, Prince, and Karis LeVert for a nigga who showed you he can't fucking close. I ain't feeling sorry for no team no more, my nigga. My cousin always told me he older than me, 11 months older than me. Real niggas will never make it to the league. I'm telling you the real, my nigga. Real niggas will never make it to the league. I don't give a fuck what it is. It could be hockey, water polo, horseback riding, golf, tennis, basketball, baseball, football, whatever sport you could think of. Ain't no nigga getting no free ride no more. You stack the deck and you fail, you getting your ass cooked on this NLB. And I promise you, I'm gonna continue to keep that same energy. I don't give a fuck about what he gave out on the floor. Why you ain't check Giannis? Why you ain't check Drew Holiday when he went to cooking at the end of the game? You played 4 quarters for a motherfucking reason. I'm tired of the motherfucking excuses for my black people, man. Cause he scored 49 points and he lost. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. When we said John scored 63 points against 5 Hall of Famers, name me a team that Kevin Durant went against that had 5 Hall of Famers that John had to score 63 against, but you praising niggas scoring 49 and 48 points, losing this bitch. We praising losing too much, my nigga. Too much losing going on across the board with every alpha in this league, and we praising them, and then you got to stack the deck, and you still losing from LeBron to KD not on down. Giannis lost. I mean, not Giannis. Kawhi lost that shit stacking the deck, thinking he was gonna cheat the system, and Paul George sold his ass out. God don't like ugly, my nigga. He sit high, but he look low. And I'm for the right, my nigga. I lived 43 years. Anybody that can tell you they lived 43 years to see what I seen, experience what I experienced, live through what I lived through, man, I holler at you. I respect what you saying. But none of you niggas ain't did that. None of you niggas ain't go through that shit. At the end of the day, I'm not here to shit on nobody. I'm here to call it real. And I'm here to separate the fake from the real. So at the end of the day, I'm talking about Kevin Durant ain't get it done. Giannis dead. Ben Simmons shot 5 for 20 from the free throw line. If there was anybody else, LB, you had G League and D League in our era. They was quick to send them niggas to the G League or the D League when they ain't had no development skills and it was one-dimensional. But now you got Raymond getting $100 million for being one-dimensional. You got Ben Simmons getting a max deal for being one-dimensional. I'm not feeling sorry for them these niggas. Fuck these niggas, LB. And I promise to God, I'm standing on that shit 10 toes down. I can build a 5-man roster that'll whip the fuck out Ben Simmons and that Sixers team. You feel what I'm saying? But nobody ain't holding them niggas accountable. Nobody ain't putting their feet to the fucking fire. I'm tired of this bullshit. Man, Ticket got into it yesterday. I ain't gonna say got into it, but I told him when I saw the Bucks beat the Nets twice, 2 games in the regular season, when you only have 4 to 5 games left going into the playoffs to get the shit wrapped up. You lost those 2 games when you had the lead. I looked at that shit as a fucking sportsman, not no fanboy. Oh, then that nigga said the Lakers gonna win in 4. Man, I'm talking about, man, you just listen. I'm from the real, my nigga. Real recognized, real was understood, don't need to be motherfucking explained. I told them niggas the addition of Drew Holiday when you added PJ Tucker was gonna make it hard for these niggas. You gave up 3 niggas for 1 that's not proven. Atlantean, I love you, my nigga, but James Harden ain't that nigga. Y'all won't give him praise for playing on a broke hamstring. Nigga, I tore 2 hamstrings, nigga, and I was still out there by Saturday when I tore it on a Monday. I'm telling you niggas this shit. You ain't got to believe me. Go look it up. Go look it up. I ain't here to fucking downgrade nobody, degrade no fucking body, but it is what it is. The truth fucking hurts. And I'm going to leave it at that, LB.
All right, James S., what you got on this, man?
Hey, what up, family? What's going on, man? Shout out to LB for having me on. Shout out to the panel. I'm my thought process on NBA right now is that you got a lot of niggas who are talented but have no preparation, no prep work. There's like handful. Back in the day, you had more niggas who was more prepped. You know what I'm saying? They come in, they do their workouts. You know what I'm saying? They scanning, they looking at film. They doing a lot more extra. These niggas now, all they do is get big paychecks and fuck bitches. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm from Boston, right? So one of my close homies is a respected chef in the community, and he was doing some catering for the Celtics. This nigga told me, I'm gonna put Kimba out there. Kimba is a nigga who just thought like, okay, I'm still living like I'm still rocking like I'm in the Big East. Didn't take shit serious. He seen them all them niggas smokes, fuck bitches, don't work out, drink Hennessy, get smashed, go to the game next day, and it shows you what happens, right? Niggas still living on that high horse, and now he got shipped, right? The only person they keeping is really Tatum. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say that a lot of these young niggas, man, don't realize how blessed they are, but they fail to understand there's a lot of hungry niggas too. Because anybody can get replaced. And Ben Simmons, in my opinion, I've always said this, he was too coddled once he got into the 76ers organization, because it's funny, they got rid of Markelle. What's that point guard they drafted? Was it Fultz?
Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
Right?
Markelle
So
Fultz. Yeah.
they were talking crazy shit about him, right? What happened? He got on his grind, and he still, you know what I'm saying? He shows his flash here and there. But what I respect about him is that they didn't groom him too much to the point where he couldn't fend for himself. And that's what you see about with this league, man, because these players, man, I hate to say this, but a lot of reasons why a lot of niggas get hurt, it ain't because niggas don't got access. They don't take advantage of it. They get the check, and what they do, they fucking Kardashians, they smoking, they doing all the shit that disrespects the game. This actually disrespects themselves. And then, you know what I'm saying? Here we are, and you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example, look at the Nets. That last play, in my personal opinion, that shot that KD took was a very bad shot. There's no way you catch it off a I thought it was gonna be, honestly, when what's his name, Harden gave him that little shuffle pass, I thought he was gonna at least slip down into the screen or fade. It looked like they were like, all right, just hand the nigga the ball and do you. And I'm sitting there like, all right, you can do you, but my nigga, at the end of the day, you got a nigga that's almost 8 inches shorter than you, and this is what you gonna come out with. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, I feel like the league has gone way too. I'm not even gonna say soft. I'm gonna say there's no it's not like the NFL. They don't give niggas incentives. If you treat them niggas like you gonna cut them like the NFL, I think niggas will get their act together. And that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, it's inexcusable why these players don't work on their game. And Ben Simmons is a prime example of what happens when players are protected, they're cuddled, and they don't evolve. I mean, we get on Giannis all the time for taking bad shots, but at least he's willing to take the shot. Ben Simmons ain't even trying to take the shot. He's just gonna, you know, it's just mind numbing to the point where does he go? His trade value is nowhere near the value you would have gotten from him a couple of years ago.
So L, and this is to the panel.
He got more down at this point. He got more downside than upside.
So let me ask the panel this, right? I got a question for the panel. All of us are big basketball fanatics. We've been watching this game for a long time. Even Lamar Odom, at his worst, is better than Ben Simmons. And they both left-hand niggas. They both niggas who are 6'10", right or wrong.
Yeah, that's true right there. Yeah, that's
right?
true. Yeah.
So you tell them, I'm looking at Ben Simmons, right? We're in a league. Now think about it. This is the first time you actually have twin towers, but one of the twin towers is a point guard. Right?
Yeah.
Now, logically, and I got to look at Doc kind of sideways, right? Because I don't know how they're running their offensive sets. But for what I can see, Ben Simmons, and even under which is mind-boggling, Doc was a point guard. This should be easy for you to get that boy's motor going for his size.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? But now we got a situation. This is why I look at them like, how are they running these offensive sets, and how is Ben Simmons processing the offensive set? Because what I see in Ben Simmons, he is physically gifted, but his IQ is very marginal. You can tell the nigga don't look at tape.
Hell no.
Man,
hey, my man.
Look, I know. And look, to me, it's simple. It's simple. When you on offense, you score the basketball. When you on defense, you stop them from scoring. All this X's and O's shit. Look, at the end of the day, the game is more mental than physical. And he don't got it. He don't have it. He don't got it. How do you pass up a wide open fucking dunk? How?
But okay, so let's look at this whole series between him and Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
The way Trae Young was pulling from hash mark, like the nigga was leaving NASA, going to shooting from outer space. There's no reason why. I think it was Game 6. Ben Simmons only got 1 block on that nigga.
Man,
with that long, is it wrong for me to say? For a nigga 6'10" with a wingspan, you can't. I'm they're running high pick and roll, but that pick and roll is like almost at 35 feet, fam.
Yeah.
Is it? It's just I'm just being an analytical dude.
I mean, that's
you see what I'm saying? We gonna mention.
I ain't no fan of analytics, right? I'm not a fan of analytics. What I am a fan of is motherfuckers going out there. You know the situation, right? And Matisse with a dumbass play tonight. You don't foul a guy behind the arc, especially in that late of a game, right?
Oh, I saw that shit. Oh man, that was dumb as hell, LB.
That was a dumbass foul he did. But going back to Simmons, right?
Yeah.
Even if Trae Young pulling up from 35, because low percentage shots. If he makes them, he makes them. But if a motherfucker want to sit up there and take low percentage shots like that, they're gonna miss them more than they make them. I mean, it looks good when they go in, but what about when they don't go in? Because Atlanta had one stretch where they were ice. They couldn't hit a rock in the ocean.
Yeah, but LB, but this is what I'm trying to point out. You got an Atlanta team. Them boys is hungry, man. I didn't see no bitch assness in them Atlanta boys. Like, I can honestly say, I'm like, damn, these niggas talk that shit. And I like that. Them niggas, right. Can we keep it 100? Can we be honest?
But Philadelphia gave it to them.
Yeah. Them niggas, okay.
But one thing you could not afford to give, and that's confidence.
Yeah.
Bro, let's go off the joint. I think it was Game 5 or Game 6 when MB got caught off that oop in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, John Collins.
Yes.
All right.
Bro, if you get a chance, I want you to look at Ben Simmons' face. That nigga look like, oh shit, these niggas is on some shit right now. You know, it's like you play on ball, you're like, these niggas is on some shit right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could tell by the level of aggression that these Atlanta, like, it just looked like to me, and I'm looking at Ben Simmons, right? Not the whole team. I'm looking at Ben Simmons. He looks like he looks like a child, bro, in a man's body.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the way that nigga
to me, Atlanta went out there with a team with nothing to lose. Like, Philadelphia blew this series in Game 4 and 5.
Yeah.
When you have a 20-point lead like that, you don't give it up like that.
Yeah.
And you let Atlanta come back get those wins. That's when they really got confidence.
Yo, fam, I'm glad you said that. When is the last time you heard Clint Capella talk shit?
Never, bro.
Well, back in Houston, you can talk shit, but
Nah,
you
we
remember,
talking about that. We talking about in
you
front of
remember when he got
TV.
to Atlanta. When he got to Atlanta, he didn't want to be there. They wanted he wanted to get a buyout so he can go somewhere else.
But
Yeah,
look,
the change.
the game changed. Look what Lou Williams said. He said, these young niggas got this shit is an addiction over here. We talking about Lou Williams.
Lemon pepper Lou.
That nigga, when that nigga spoke for the first time, I looked at his face and he was like, yo, them niggas, we on this Atlanta shit this shit's kind of different over here. And I gotta give props to the head coach, Mr. McMillan. Finny
Yo,
facts.
old school coach. I like his old school coaching, man. It's solid. I like it.
I have not seen Nate break a sweat yet. He letting them boys just, yo, cut them by the balls, choke them out. I don't care.
Hey, my man, like, you know, just regarding. All right.
Go ahead, make your last one because I gotta go to bed. All right, so let's talk about this series. Let's talk about the Milwaukee Atlanta series real quick, and then I gotta go to bed. All right.
Okay.
And so James, No Boy Sports and News. Who you think wins the series, Atlanta or Milwaukee?
So I'm gonna give my breakdown. I think I'm going.
Hold on, not you. I'm talking about Nola Boy.
Okay.
James.
Okay.
James Hayes. I forgot who James is in the room. James Hayes, you there? I don't know who he at. James S. Go ahead, James.
I want Milwaukee to win. I think they have the fundamental and I think they have the IQ to win. But I don't think they got that. I don't think they got that real dog, bro. Them Atlanta niggas, man. They on that shit. They like real goons, bro. They like real stick up kids. Like 90.
Man, you don't think Giannis 4 games from the NBA Finals? You don't think he got that going to him to go out there and get it done?
I don't. No, it's not even that, bro. I think what I see is it's Giannis versus that whole Atlanta team, and them young boys. You can. This is the thing. You got Middleton, you got Holiday, right, and then you got Giannis. Bro, you look at Atlanta. They got Lou. They got what's the Italian boy's name? They got, you know what I'm saying? They got the 2 white boys. Yeah, they got, you know what I mean?
Herter and Bogdanovich, man. Those fucking 3 white boys are cold as shit, bro. They're like, they're shooting solid, bro. They're determined. They're determined to get to the finals. It seems like. I got to side with you on this one, but I still got the Bucks winning in 6, my man, because I believe in the Bucks. Like, you know, their acquisitions of Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker, it really shaped the whole team around to, like, you know, just play hard and stuff, and, you know, just have that grit and grind, you know, like just a mentality and stuff, you know. Yeah, hey, I got the Bucks in 6, man. Bucks in 6 all day, bro.
So I got the Bucks in this week. 2 Raw got them in 5. Blue Rider got them in 3. You got them in 6. Red Pill. All right, James S. Who you think wins the series?
Shit, this. Yeah.
You think Atlanta beats Milwaukee?
Hey James, are you there, my man? Oh, I think you lost the connection, dude.
Hello,
hey,
y'all hear me?
No.
Hey. Yeah, we hear you, my man.
Yeah, my fault. I said I got them in 7. And the reason why I got Atlanta in 7, I think Milwaukee is a very high IQ team defensively. They'll make the adjustments. The only concern I have for Milwaukee is Atlanta. If they start getting on that roller coaster ride and stretching that floor, and you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like Drew Holiday is gonna have to put the gauntlet on Trae Young. But after that, if Milwaukee doesn't really slow that pace down and you got them 3 white boys and Gallinari feeling good, I don't care what you say. You could put PJ Tucker. That offense is very contagious, and don't let them get a couple lobs and dunk on niggas. This is gonna be some hood shit.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Salute to everybody on the panel.
Salute, man.
Salute to everybody that's on the live stream. Smash that like, subscribe. This your boy, Scream at Me.